9:55 a.m. 9:55 a.m. 9:55 a.m. 9:55 a.m. We're back. We are back, guys. That's pretty much it. It's July the 6th. It's July the 6th, guys. That's it. July the 6th. Monday morning. 9:56 a.m. Okay? I cannot be by the window. Ex-wife should be arriving shortly. But we have on video the comments of the strategizing that takes place for continually poisoning our community. Okay? We got Carlos, protein shake business. Customers should be arriving shortly. Drive-through to the back or the back alley by the dumpsters. And we have the great truck right here, poisoning the community at an indoor-outdoor recreational facility, golf course, all year round. Standing by. We are standing by. And that's all we can do for now, guys. It's a wait and see game. Not much we can do. So we're going to have to wait. At least we have an idea how this Monday is going to come about. Nothing new. It's the same for me. I don't see nothing new with this. Alright. Can I be by the window, guys? The party's over for now. We tried. Got my coffee. Got my coffee, guys. '26 looks real promising to me. Real promising, guys. I guarantee you that. I'll bet my life on it. Electronically or physically. I'll bet my life on it. Taking the turtles. Giddy up. Moving out. Giddy up. Moving out. We surprised Mona Martinez wife in the back. It looks like she's sleeping. She's real sleepy. She must have partied all night. Yeah, very nice. high frequencies, running water. Remember, this is a deterrent, and they're clearly waiting. They're praying. They're praying. I go away. It's gonna take a lot of praying, guys. A lot of praying. For real. For real. For real. Waiting. What we do that? For real. Oh, not working on command signal. That is a distraction. One bark, that's it. One bark should do it. Getting ready. One bark, that's it. Looks like they're a little scared to use the dog barking on command signal. They're a little hesitant. Still waiting. At 10:04 a.m., 10:04 a.m., July 6, 2026, Monday. Dog barking on command signal has been canceled. It has been canceled. I hope not. We have Carlos on video participating in the distraction. Oh, and we have fireworks this early July 6th, Monday morning. Another distraction. How about that? That was a nice one. This early Monday morning at 10:06 a.m. July 6th. You want to do that again? You might want to think about it. You might want to think about it, guys. I thought so. You know who the boss is, right? Moi. This is my block. This is my block, guys. Get used to it. All right, in the restroom, waiting for another boom, boom, boom. If they got the goal up. They know who the boss is. I better not hear no more fireworks if you know what's good for you. A little friendly advice. This is how we train organized crime to be obedient. Obedient. The power of social media. Still in the restroom, waiting for another. Boom. I'm commencing. We want to hear the little doggy go wow wow wow. Waiting for the great truck. Waiting for the great truck to make its move. Great truck by 132 serving customers at the indoor-outdoor recreational facility, Gulfport. Customers are waiting. Any more patient? I'm gonna fall asleep. You wanna hear the little doggy go bow wow wow? You wanna hear some more boom boom boom? I don't know, guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know. We're still waiting. Still waiting. High frequency. Waiting. Nope. Great truck is still there. Looks like everything has been rescheduled. We are still waiting. 10:13 a.m. 10:13 a.m. Standing by. 10:13 a.m. Standing by. We're gonna give them a little time to think about what just happened. That's right. I am waiting for a personal invitation. It's gonna be a white party back party today. Waiting. Waiting. You gotta get ready, guys. The party's about to begin. Went back to sleep. It just got real quiet. And it's gonna get quieter too. You watch this thing. Stand by. It just got real quiet. It just got real quiet, guys. I don't know. It just got real quiet. ready, guys. I am pumped. I am pumped. Man. Ain't that something? I am pumped. Did I hear anything? Did I hear anything, guys? Hell no, I'm not gonna hear anything. It's an organization. Just got caught. And they just got a really good education. One more time. A really good education. A really good education. But they're only gonna get here, guys. We have another vehicle here. I'm not quite sure who that is. It's a different vehicle. We have another vehicle underneath the window, but not sure. Let's see. We do have a vehicle that just arrived. A little community gang stalking. We do have a vehicle that just arrived. So I don't know. Is this a Uber Eats? Because if it is, the food is getting cold. The food is getting cold. I don't know. Oh, there is movement. Oh, let's see. The food is getting cold. The food is getting cold, guys. Doesn't seem like this individual probably bored, driving all day, decided to park right in front of my doorstep. We shall see. There's a beep as a confirmation. There's a beep as a confirmation. Waiting, waiting, waiting. I don't know. I don't know, guys. We're still waiting for the police officers to arrive. A show of force. This is what happens when you got too much time on your hands. This individual is being instructed to participate in what's called the catfish. Bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting. But it could be a coincidence, we shall see. We have a new and there is a firework as a confirmation again. At 10:22 a.m., 10:22 a.m. Monday morning, July the 6th, the festivities continue. July the 4th, festivities continue. Okay, that individual is clearly being instructed to just remain there. At 10:22 a.m., 10:22 a.m., July the 6th, Monday morning. So we're going to have to give this individual their space. We're going to give them their privacy. Okay, let's see how this works out. We're going to give them their privacy. And all we have to do is wait. Okay. Not much we can do this. The Brainiacs, how that work? Right next door. 5135. The Brainiacs. Hard at work. Grabbing some more sheets. A little more milk. We're gonna make some coffee latte. Let's see. But I prefer the espresso. Get ready. Get ready, guys. Get ready. See, any movement yet? No, the vehicle still remains there. Oh, Carlos has opened up the back door. Okay, Carlos has opened up the back door. Protein shake business is back open. And the individual inside the vehicle is moving. And we have community gang stalking. So we have a various of events. The individual inside the vehicle, of the blue vehicle, is still waiting. Is still waiting. Still waiting, guys. So this is a long process. 10:25 a.m., 10:25 a.m., we do have an individual waiting for the command signal. Waiting for the command signal. Not much going on. The individual is waiting for the command signal. Phone on hand, phone on hand. Waiting for the command signal. Waiting for the command signal. This is ongoing strategizing, taking place from next door, second floor hideout 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 62844. Of course, this is for entrapment purposes. They're trying to see if I engage. Oh, okay, there's movement of the vehicle. Looks like the individual is now doing a lot of calculating. I guess they're working with the dashboard. There we go. So they are working with a dashboard. There we go. They are working. There we go. So we got the information of the vehicle right there. So most likely this is a Thomas Cicero official. Oh, looks like it's coming back this way. Let's see. fast or high speed, and we were able to capture the individual in the act of entrapment, of course. Remember, they were waiting for me to respond and go outside and engage. The individual inside the vehicle was working alongside police officers in the area, playing the role of a distressed female victim, okay, being harassed by me. There you go. So, in my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, and arrests, okay? So, once again, you can tell exactly what this individual was about. Doesn't live here in this area, and we do have the information of the license plates, okay? You can Google and find out where exactly this individual resides, okay? You can do your own homework. Google the license plates and you can clearly find out who exactly this individual is. 10:29 a.m. Monday morning, July 6, 2026, okay? So, this is a prime example. Same strategy as Carlos and Letty protein shake business, okay? The female clientele being instructed to participate in the same manner, okay? Same strategy. Females being instructed to play the role of a distressed victim being harassed by me. Once I go outside and engage, okay? And that's the reason for the individuals staying inside the vehicle for such a long time. Obviously, shortly after we caught this individual at 5132 red-handed placing the narcotics inside the hidden compartment of his truck, and look at the distance he is parked at, okay? 5132, see that? And we also have Carlos on video participating and hiding behind the parking lot for a long period of time to avoid his association of any wrongdoing. As far as catfish, he was immediately deployed at the same time frame as the individual of 5132 was placing the narcotics in the hidden compartment, okay? Well documented. So, this is Organized Crime Family. Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, along with his nephew, Anthony J. Loader, the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. Once again, this female inside the vehicle, I can tell it's a female. It looks like she was wearing some jewelry in her hand, and she has her clothing, okay? So, this individual does not live in this area, and clearly, plenty of parking space, but she was instructed to park here underneath my window. This is a silent alarm that was triggered, and that's another reason why you do not see no police officers or town officials in the area. They are waiting, and I am behind enemy lines, plenty of second character witnesses, okay? That's why it is categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. There we go. So that was their strategizing that was taking place to avoid... there's Carlos again. Looks like he has been deployed, and he's on the phone. Carlos will be utilizing his white vehicle once again on command signal. Let's see if he's going to be driving off or if he's going to be staying. There's a lot of movement. Don't forget, this is the same scenario and strategizing that Carlos and Letty, Protein Shake Business, have specifically trained their clientele to play the role of a female victim parked underneath my window, okay? Same specific role. The only difference is that this victim is unknown, okay? This victim is new to this area, and that's what prompted my attention, and I went to the kitchen, came back, and she was still here. But once they figured out I was not responding, the attack was canceled. And we have the community gang stalking to prove it, and of course, using fireworks as a confirmation as well as a signal. and the high frequencies as well. So once again, if you want to get rid of somebody, you attack the brain electronically from any electrical source outlet. If you want to get away with the murder, just follow a play-by-play strategizing taking place by Tunnel City officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, and, of course, signed contract with the Martinez family next door, 5135, and, of course, Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, along with his nephew, Anthony J. Loader. Well, what can I say? A lot of strategizing is taking place, and Carlos just went back in again, and it looks like they are having public meetings with the individual that is making also periodic deliveries of narcotics. He usually drives a black vehicle, but there we go. Looks like we have, this could be a customer. This could be a customer that was just served by Carlos, and he went directly to Carlos. And he is parked away from camera view. Okay, there we go. He is parked all the way in the corner. To avoid our surveillance. He went directly to Carlos to get the narcotics, and obviously to avoid the drive-through sequel that takes place all the time. Okay? Strategizing that takes place. Okay? So we do have a customer, and we do have the fist bump, and the fist bump usually indicates they're coming back for more later on. Let's see. All right, there he is. That's the customer that was just served by Carlos. That's the customer right there. We got him. Isn't that something? Now, he waited for the command signal to drive away, by the way. Okay? He waited for the command signal. But we were able to capture him. He was, obviously, why is he hiding his vehicle so far away? If you're going to visit somebody, you drive up, you park, and you visit, okay? You don't hide your vehicle. You don't hide your vehicle. If you're going to be visiting somebody, you don't tell someone, remember, this is in the same time frame as I'm being attacked electronically and being provoked. Catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting, a female playing the role of a distressed victim, okay? Police officers are waiting for me to respond, okay? This is it. This is it. And this is how they're able, one of the strategies that they're using, obviously creating family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, provoke confrontation, okay? And that's the reason why I took it upon myself to file a petition with a tax preparer June 10th, 2026, Wednesday, incriminating our current mayor on misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds, okay? Even though no police officers showed up, and we have Homeowner Martinez, two brothers right here, okay? Two sons like that. All right. That's what just took place. And we were able to capture the customer and the fist bump. The fist bump indicates I'm going to be back. 10:36 a.m. Monday morning, July 6, 2026. The protein shake business. Oh, he's returned back. Is that him? No, it looks like a female. Okay. And he got a butterfly, so it's a different vehicle. I was going to say. All right, there we go. So we do have activity, and obviously no more fireworks, and we were able to capture that female's information and the laptop, and it looks like she's more upscale than the regular person, but this is organized crime family employee, and you can imagine we have Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart on video. As far as a statement from my ex-wife, visiting me at 5 a.m. in the morning, knocking on my bedroom door. We uploaded her statement. why he was playing good cop, bad cop, stating how is Miguel Rodriguez doing? May we talk to him? And obviously, I'm sleeping at 5 a.m. in the morning. Okay, and he was accompanied by Thomas Road Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna. Before they left, no evidence, no paperwork, of course, but they instructed my family member, if Miguel Rodriguez starts acting in any peculiar way, do not hesitate, call 911 immediately, okay? Once I respond to the bright light harassment, of course, covering up all the windows. All right, the door is shut. Obviously, they want to give the impression that they're not going to be selling no more narcotics through the back door. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. All right, guys. So we did catch this. I'm telling you, there's a lot of Carlos and Letty Protein Shake. They're going all out. They're good. They're busy. And 5132, great truck. As soon as I turn off the recorder, he's going to be making a run for the money. The narcotics are already in the hidden compartment. He's ready. And the police officers, once again, the police officers are nowhere in the area because they're being posted for safe passage of narcotics, okay? That's what he's waiting for. And the police officers were also waiting for me to engage with the female driver with the blue. Oh, there we go. I told you. I told you. It didn't take that long for the police officer to respond. We do have the information there. It looks like it's backing up. Let's see. It looks like it's backing up. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Remember, the police officers were waiting for the command signal as far as any engagement with the female driver. All right, let's see what purpose they're here for. This is not a building inspector. We shall see what purpose they're serving here. Okay, could be social acting, writing up a ticket. For what purpose? Remember, this is social acting. Trying to manipulate me to respond. Obviously parking in the same spot as the vehicles are instructed by Carlos and Letty Protein Shake Business to park there. And trying to see if I engage with Thomas Cicero officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic. That's why it is categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. Remember, this is social acting, as if this vehicle is not legit. This vehicle is, there's nothing wrong with this vehicle, okay? This vehicle has been targeted before, and obviously this individual doesn't mind being targeted because he is part of organized crime, okay? So that's what's going on. But this is a response to our continuous surveillance of trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. Remember, this is attacking the victim's psyche. I told you guys, these police officers are waiting in the area for me to engage. The blue vehicle was a failed attempt, and now they're trying to catfish me into responding as well. This is ongoing strategizing taking place as far as social acting. Social acting plays a very big role. We're going to keep our camera here, okay? Because obviously it could be a distraction away from the activities taking place at 5130 as well. So we are vigilant. We are waiting. And this is a constant movement. Okay, that's what we got. We are still waiting. Let's see what we got. And we have the community gang stalking as a confirmation as well. Okay. There we go. So we do have activity. Now, as harmless as this looks, this individual parking behind the truck, writing up a ticket or a warning, this is targeted toward me, okay? It's nothing to do with the gray truck, okay? The gray truck just happens to be in compliance with the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, and this police officer is simply instructed from next door to carry on this social acting, okay? All right, so Carlos has closed the door, and we were able to capture the customer here on video. Let's make sure we got the stamp on that. Okay. 10:43 a.m. Monday morning, July 6th. We got Carlos engaging with a customer. Obviously, the customer was instructed to park in the corner of the street on video. Okay, we were able to capture that. And we're going to continue monitoring. Remember, this is their livelihood, okay? They're trying to protect it the best they can. And social acting is a very big part of that, guys. Social acting is a very big part of that. To avoid any association or blame or wrongdoing, once I become ill from long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues of radiation levels. Remember, the victims are manipulated to respond at home, okay? Once again, I filed a petition with a tax preparer incriminating our current mayor of this specific incident right here, okay? A misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds being used for social acting, okay? Based on May 1st, 2026, Friday, at 6:17 p.m., we do have a police report that indicates it was a prank call, even though 60-plus police officers were deployed at my address at 5133, okay? And based on February 27th, 2026, Friday as well at 3 p.m., involving the U.S. Marshal for entrapment purposes as well, okay? In both incidents, once I removed the items from the window, sure enough, once I removed the items from the window, the attack was canceled, okay? Remember, this is 60-plus police officers, paramedics, and law enforcement and fire department being deployed at my address unprovoked while watching TV. And to avoid any association or blame or wrongdoing, the police report indicates that it was a prank call under investigation, okay? And this is another reason why I feel, personally, Thomas officials and our current mayor should be held some type of partially or full blame for the young teen shut down feet away from Morton High School at 17 years old, okay? This is it, guys. History in the making. And this is a lot of social acting. And look at how much time this individual is spending looking up the information on this vehicle that obviously that is well documented already. This vehicle is in compliance. There's nothing wrong with this vehicle, guys, okay? This individual is organized crime family employee. He is an employee that resides at 5132, just like the gray truck. This is a silver truck and the gray truck working together. Well, what can I say? And I was also attacked at Aldi's while shopping, grocery shopping as well. A show of force by Thomas officials and our current mayor. The police officers involved in criminal activity, in my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, while grocery shopping, flashing lights, sirens, and moving their vehicles at a high rate of speed, driving in circles while I'm returning back with my shopping cart. As you can see, the female, it looks like it's a female, I'm not quite sure, but this individual is wasting our taxpayers' money, okay? Obviously being instructed to park there, and we have a black vehicle returning back from daily deliveries of narcotics, protein shake business, Carlos and Letty, protein shake business, and obviously this is Thomas Cicero response, deploying a police department officer wasting our taxpayers' hard-working taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Okay, so there you go. You cannot deny what is taking place. There we go. We have the individual arriving back, looking around, and he is making periodic deliveries of narcotics. Carlos and Letty protein shake business is doing extremely well. Don't forget that Dallas, the owner, was also instructed to transfer over the title to a family member and being instructed to simply move to 54 Cermak Pink Line Transit Authority. He's parked real close to them and to avoid the paper trail, okay? To avoid the IRS and to avoid any association, wrongdoing, or blame of any prearranged physical attack, but most likely long-term electronic harassment since 2003, okay? So please subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients, detailed information, scientific facts of electronic harassment, equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. All right, the individual continues, this is our tax dollars, and each minute, each second, each hour that passes by, lives can be saved. Okay, this police officer should not be taking a break on the phone, carrying on as if it's okay. This is not okay. Okay, this is the reason why they contact Department of Surgeon General. Okay, they have my information, and I am documented by Department of Surgeon General. I'm also documented by Department of Sexual Harassment. But remember, there's plenty of employees in government agencies protecting Thomas Cicero officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, such as February 27, 2026, a U.S. Marshal involved in State Fraud Mental Health Hospital inpatient entrapment. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. It looks like it's ready to make a move. Has the hand on the pedal. Let's see. No movement, no paperwork, simply instructed to just sit there like a duck. Just sit there like a duck, wasting taxpayers' hard-working taxpayers' emergency revenue funds going down the toilet, guys. This is it. This is it. And obviously, please contact your local state police department. I went directly to Joliet and downtown Harrison. Okay, both of these state police department have my information. Wasting time, trying to see if I go outside and engage. Why? Well, I'm a public servant. Okay, I'm a public servant. And if they really want my information, all they have to do is knock on my door. That's all they got to do. But instead, they're playing mind games. Okay? They're playing mind games to see if I engage. No fireworks, no backup alarm, no dog barking on command signal, no community gang stalking, not that I hear of. The individual continues sitting there, wasting time when lives can be saved. And once again, I have to improvise. Morton High School student gunned down feet away from the high school for no reason. I saw the police officers on the news, and they stated that they're going to be doing an investigation. Well, as you can see, this is the type of investigation that's taking place, okay? This investigation, obviously, they share some type of partial role as far as a public safety concern. This individual should not be taking a break this early in the morning, okay? This is not There's no emergency here, guys. Non-emergency here. This individual is clearly parked here for harassment purposes, okay? You cannot deny that, okay? This individual here is parked here for harassment purposes, working alongside homeowner Martinez, 2 sons, 5135, brand new vehicles, and now there's tapping. Now she's tapping, and obviously the distress is going on, okay? Must be nice, getting paid to do nothing. Must be nice, being paid to do nothing. Oh, and don't forget, please contact Internal Revenue Services. Post the date January 8th, 2025. Approve the petition. There we go. So now there's movement of the body as well. And now personal use cell phone. Personal use cell phone. Now leaning back and actually relaxing. Okay. All this police officer has to do is kick up her or his shoes up and roll the seat back and go to sleep. Okay, that's the best thing they do. Now, I want to make this perfectly clear. We do have good police officers here in town of Cicero, but unfortunately, the ones placed in high-ranking departments are assigned to this location for 2 specific reasons: for safeguard of delivery of narcotics, right in front of 5132, by the way. Right in front of 5132. Remember, 5132 is parked all the way in the corner. See that? So, and we do have, let's see if there's any more movement. The phone calls continue. And the same phone calls that continue happened to me while grocery shopping at Aldi's. The police officer was caught blocking a street for catfish purposes as well. Okay? All right, we have another vehicle arriving. Let's see who this is. We have another vehicle arriving. Okay, all right, she's ready to go. Nope, that vehicle has nothing to do with nothing. Oh, look at that. We do have the female. This is the senior citizen involved in catfish. Plenty of parking where she's going to. Look, pay close attention where she's going. Pay close attention where she's going. She's been instructed. Right there. There she is right there. Look at the parking space right there. See that? So she's trying to manipulate me to go outside and follow her. Look at the parking space, but she has been instructed to park here. Pay close attention. Plenty of parking space right there where she lives at. And you saw her make a right-hand turn, trying to manipulate me to engage with her because the police officer's here waiting for me to respond. This female is a senior citizen involved in criminal activity, being instructed at the same time frame this police officer is available to assist. Okay, remember, this female is playing the role of a distressed victim, female victim. Okay, all right, there we go. Another attack taking place, and the police officer remains waiting, posted specifically just for me. Now it's reading something. Reading something. What can I say? There we go. This is our tax dollars going down the toilet, guys. You cannot deny what just took place right here. Another attack at 10:57 a.m. Monday morning, July 6th. Okay? There we go. This is stamped, and obviously, town of Cicero officials are scrambling to get rid of me. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. There we go. We have the police officer out. Social acting, of course. Social acting, of course. There's a beeping of the horn. If she really had business over there, why didn't she park over there in the first place? How was she able to obtain all the information from her vehicle? Unless she was using binoculars, okay? She should have done that from the get-go, okay? From the get-go, instead of making it so obvious. Instead of making it so obvious. Social acting, social acting. These are employees of organized crime. These are employees of town city officials and our current mayor. Now she can't make up her mind if she's going to ticket that vehicle or not. She cannot make up her mind. Obviously, she does not have adequate training for this, guys. Now she's going to get to writing. It took her a while to figure out if she's going to write up a ticket or not. Okay? This is all social acting. And she has to get more information. Remember, social acting plays a very big role. She's trying to cover up what just happened here regarding this vehicle right here. Okay? Now there's another vehicle that parked right in front of the white vehicle right there. Okay? To compensate, to give the impression that this female did not have any other choice but to park there rather than where she actually lives at right there. Okay? Plenty of parking space still, but this individual was instructed to park ahead of her to cover up the tracks of what just happened. And that's the reason why the police officer was simply instructed to come out and write up a fake ticket. Okay? She has no business parking right here in front. She has no business, where her business is clearly, why is she... Now she's over here looking... She doesn't want to get too close to the vehicle. Okay? Clearly involved in criminal activity. Clearly. She was on the phone for a really long time, guys. A parking ticket should not consist of 2 hours. Okay? A parking ticket should not consist of 2 hours and still on the phone trying to get some type of response back. And the ticket still hasn't been issued, okay? The ticket still hasn't been issued. She didn't even bother looking at the windshield if it's identified or not with a city sticker, a town sticker. High frequencies continue and electromagnetic field waves shock treatment to the brain as I'm giving you a play-by-play. Obviously to see if I respond, and the police officers say that she did not issue the ticket. This is all social acting as far as her involvement in criminal activity of social acting. Now I guess she's going to look at this vehicle now. It took her a while. There's a lot of going back and forth. She might as well join the gym, okay? If she's going to be doing that much exercise. Look at that. Just for one ticket, guys. Just for one ticket. And remember, This ticket is fake. It's fake. This is just to cover up what just happened as far as social acting. And this is the response shortly after Carlos and Letty protein shake business customer being served away from camera view. Okay, on video. And this is the individual at 5132 placing the narcotics in the hidden compartment. That's another reason for the police officer being called in to see if I want to report that there's narcotics inside that vehicle. Okay, this is for entrapment purposes. Look how much time, effort is being done here, guys. Is this an investigation? Finally, I see the pen on the paper. Finally, I see the pen on the paper. Finally, okay? And this individual is organized crime family employee. He's legit. He's legit. And remember, the first time she didn't even target that vehicle. The first time she actually walked all the way to the corner over there to see if I come out and start recording her. Okay, remember, that's the reason she came out of the vehicle, was to see if I follow her toward that direction. That's all catfish. All catfish right there. Social acting plays a very big role of state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. There we go. We have concerned citizens looking around, trying to figure out what's going on as well. And the same thing happened while I was grocery shopping at Aldi's. When they locked down a street, a lot of people were complaining, and a lot of phone calls were being made specifically by the police officer blocking the street while I was grocery shopping, guys. I uploaded the receipt several times, and finally, look at how long it took for that ticket to be placed on the windshield. This is record time of a very long, extended period of time. Now she's hiding behind the tree. Now she's hiding behind the tree. She's trying to avoid our surveillance. She got caught. Okay, now she's actually, what? She's looking for other vehicles now? Let's see if she's going to engage with this vehicle here. A lot of social acting, guys. They're trying. Oh, and the vehicle just turned on. The vehicle was there all this time, just parked there, waiting. We got the Department of Public Works driving by, and it looks like the vehicle was just simply parked there, and now it's driving away. Okay, so that vehicle is involved in criminal activity as far as catfish as well. Now driving away. Obviously, the individual was instructed to park in front to give an alibi for this white vehicle that obviously has no business parking here. This vehicle should be parked all the way where it's supposed to be. Okay? Plenty of parking space. This is intentional. There she is right there. She is hiding from camera view. Look at that. Told you. She was waiting for me. See that? She was waiting for me. And the same attack occurred May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m. The police officers were waiting for me behind that bush. Same thing. This police officer is waiting for me to go outside and engage. Her true intention and her motive is here. She has no business hiding behind the tree, waiting for me. There you go. I told you. I told you. She is waiting for me. And that vehicle that was parked in front of this white vehicle was waiting, was instructed to park there as catfish as well, but to give some type of leeway as far as the empty space in front. This white vehicle has no business parking here. But the police officer continues hiding behind the tree for entrapment purposes. You can see the intent. She's not interested in the white vehicle, okay? She's not getting close enough to the vehicle. She's more close toward me, okay? She is hiding. Right there she is right there. Told you, she was waiting for me. She was waiting for me. All social acting. All social acting. It's not the first. See that? They're utilized. That's the reason why Homeowner Martinez's son is parked there. For social acting, so she can place that ticket right there. See that? This is all social acting. She was waiting behind the tree for me. See that? She was waiting behind the tree for me. There's no doubt about that. Brother harassment. Right there. We got the information. We got the information right there. Brother harassment. You saw that? Brother harassment being redirected. Told you. Told you. Told you. Told you. All social acting, of course. There she goes. There we go. Now, that's the reason Homeowner Martinez's son was instructed to park here. And as you can see, this female was instructed to park here. Look at that. No vehicles. The vehicle that was parked here in front of her was social acting to give the impression that this female has no other alternative than to park here. Community gang stalking in the background. This female is working with Town Assistant officials right here for entrapment purposes of state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. Okay? And she was standing right here while getting the information of this vehicle. Okay? There's the brother harassment right there. Okay? Now, she was waiting right here, exact spot, obviously waiting for me to come down here. See that? That's the reason why these vehicles are parked here. Plenty of second character witnesses behind enemy lines. We have 5135 next door, 5135 next door, and we have the female 5139 next door. And we have this female right here. This female right here. See that? There you go. And we got the Candyman parked all the way over there, the Candyman. Right over there. The Candyman right there. That's the Candyman 5130. And yes, we have Waterbury Education District 89. Waterbury Education District 89, female employee, black Mercedes-Benz right there. Okay, she's there. Okay, we got what we needed. This female resides right there. That's where the female lives at, right there. That's her information right there. That's where she lives at, right there. The female lives right there. Okay, that's where she lives at. This vehicle right here, for entrapment purposes. Same time frame as the police officer arriving, and same time frame as Carlos and Letty serving a customer, clearly parked in that specific corner right there. Okay? Carlos and Letty Protein Shake Business, and we are getting the bright light harassment right there. This is another employee being instructed to park right here as well. Okay, so you can clearly see And the bright light harassment continues. Once again, that's where the female lives. Right there. That's her information right there. Okay? And that's the information of her vehicle. Right there. This is organized crime family employee involved in entrapment purposes. And look at the bright light harassment being used right there. See it? See that? All this is coming from next door, 5135 second floor hideout. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? She has no business parking here, but she was instructed to do so. And the police officer was instructed to hide right here for me to come down and engage. Okay? And that red vehicle is also organized crime family employee as well. That's the information right there. Community gang slacking. There you go. Alright, that's what we got, guys. Told you. Behind enemy lines. A lot of social acting taking place. Oh, look at the young teen graduate from Morton High School. That's exactly where he lives at, right there. All tinted Jeep, red Jeep, right there. All tinted, dark tints, being instructed to play the role of Catfish. That's where he lives at. That's where he lives at, right there. Look at the distance. And he is parked right alongside the Candyman 5130. That's the Candyman right there. Okay? So we got a brain attack as a confirmation as well. Plenty of parking space right there. The senior citizen being instructed to participate. And that's where she lives right there with the white. Okay? We have her information. I told you. I told you. See that? That right there is not the first time the Martinez family gets a ticket. That's the reason the vehicle is parked there. To play social acting and get a ticket. Okay? That's the reason the vehicle is parked there. Alright, that's it, guys. We got the information we needed. And that's it. Told you. If we wait long enough, everything will come to light. If we wait long enough, everything eventually will come to light. And now we know exactly. Now you know why it's categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. That police officer clearly hiding right there. For me. And what can I say? We got him. That's how we do it. That's the reason why I'm still here, guys. Okay? Uh, 11:16 a.m. Monday morning, July 6, 2026. More attacks, and of course, the electronic harassment gave me the heads up something was about to happen. Okay? The electronic harassment is to manipulate me to engage. Okay? That's what it is. And we were able to capitalize. This is the old timer. He is an employee as well, participant. Right there. Okay? Alright. That's what we got, guys. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. You can see the strategizing taking place. And the vehicle that was parked in front of the senior citizen was inside the vehicle all this time. The only reason that individual was inside the vehicle waiting, okay, was they were waiting for the police officer to engage and tell them it's okay. We're still waiting for... In other words, the police officer needed some type of incentive to come toward this direction. And that vehicle parked there, waiting with the foot on the pedal, the stop, was instructed to do so to give the police officer an incentive to come walking toward this direction and wait for me underneath the bush, okay? This vehicle was never touched, but Homeowner Martinez's vehicle was instructed to park here last night a prearranged attack by Tonawanda Shore officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic. All right, so please get involved. It is worth your time and effort, and we were able to capitalize. We had to wait a long time for this female to obviously wasting our taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Okay, so I gave you the dates. All you have to do is get on the phone call, and that's it. That's it. All right, we got what we needed right here. We're moving on. That was a really long time, guys. For nothing. For nothing. Okay. A really long time. But this is their livelihood. This is their livelihood, guys. Okay. Social acting plays a very big role. Why? To create this belief and mistrust. Okay. Now, the big mistake this individual did, and the reason he's hiding his vehicle is the timestamp. Okay, to allow us to get all the information we need as far as the traveling and daily routine deliveries and the reloading process. And that police officer will be giving and will be posted for safe passage of narcotics very shortly. So that same police officer will be posted for safe passage. And you can clearly see the intent behind it. At the same time frame, Carlos and Letty Protein Shake business customer was waiting right around the corner where the bright light harassment was being deployed. Okay? Utilizing mirrors from next door, 5135, and also utilizing the military grade technology. Okay, so there we go. We got the information we needed. No dog barking on command signal for some reason. And they're trying to disassociate themselves from any wrongdoing. They have tampered with the evidence. That's right. See that? They have covered up that huge gap simply because my son was offering me a film to cover up all the windows so they cannot harass me with the bright light harassment. I told my son, no one is harassing me, okay? I know what social acting is. It is in my benefit that my family has no idea. Even though I do respond a little bit, but you can see the intent behind it. See that? Now, it looks a little more discreet. See that? And let's not forget, my ex-wife did respond by attacking the door, okay? She did respond by attacking the door. Because I have a safety latch, and obviously she was concerned and she could not get in, and she responded. This is the tool. And let's see what's going on here. Pretty quiet. The door is locked. Why is the door locked? Because it was prearranged attack with law enforcement, and they're trying to disassociate themselves from any wrongdoing. That's the reason why Homeowner Martinez and their family are hiding. They're very aware they got a ticket. They're very aware they got a ticket, and they don't mind because they're working with Tonawanda Shore officials. See that? They're very aware. They're very aware they got a ticket. Very aware. They're very aware. All right, this is the attack that took place while grocery shopping, and we do have the police officers on video, sirens, blinking lights, and driving unsafe, high speed, and driving circles around my shopping cart. The shopping cart is the thumbnail on the video. The shopping cart is the thumbnail on the video, and you can clearly see the police officers trying to engage me and locking down a street to see if I respond. Everything play-by-play on video, okay? And we have the police officers hiding across the street, Cermak Produce, okay? Cermak Produce, across from this store right here, okay? This is it. What can I say? Everything comes to light sooner or later. Once again, the Martinez family are hiding. They're very aware. These individuals don't work. Okay? They're home. They're home. And they're waiting. Once I walk away from the window, they're going to look at the ticket and put it black on the windshield. Okay? They're going to make sure that ticket remains there as social acting. Not the first time. Okay? That's it. And that's what we got. And we were able to capture everything on video. Everything comes to light sooner or later, guys. 11:23 a.m. Monday morning, July 6th. Still waiting. I really don't see nothing. Moving on for now. Then we are still waiting for the individual 5132 and Carlos. Okay, we're back. After the attack, social acting, of course, by Townley City officials in response to our continuous surveillance of drug activity. Still waiting at 11:24 a.m., July 6, 2026. Are we done here, guys? I got things to do. Are we done here? I guess that's it. All right, we have another vehicle arriving. Let's see who this is. Same parking spot as the police officer. Okay, same identical parking spot as the police officer. We are standing by to see. Sure, it's shady. It's a nicely shaded area. We shall see if that's the case or not. The individual seems to be taking the same exact time as the police officer in the vehicle. Okay. Time 11:25 a.m. 11:25 a.m. Let's see what's going on here. We got a brain attack as a confirmation as well. We do have a brain attack as a confirmation, electronic harassment from any electrical source outlet. We do have a confirmation that this individual, we're going to see if it's involved or not. We do have a confirmation of brain attack. Okay. Equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. Constant shock treatment to the brain from any electrical source outlet as a distraction, but safety concerns over time of radiation levels. We are standing by. The individual continues waiting. The individual continues waiting. The individual is still waiting inside the vehicle. Let's see if it's involved or not. At 11:26 a.m., 11:26 a.m., July 6, 2026, Monday morning. Very active Monday morning, guys. Very active by Townley City officials. This is shortly after the police department social acting, placing the ticket. And obviously, the Martinez family are very, very aware of that parking ticket. They're hiding to avoid any association. Okay? They're very aware. They're very aware, guys. Still waiting. The individual is... Okay, here we go. How long did it take this individual? All right. It might not... It looks like it's just a regular person to me. It looks like a regular person to me, okay? This individual is not involved. I can clearly see that. It's a senior citizen. And, but the police officer had the same body language as if she is 98 years old, okay? She had the same body language, very relaxed and on constant communication with police officers involved in criminal activity, social acting, all right? This individual does have paperwork at hand. So I'm not sure if it's involved or not. Okay, he seems to be a normal person. He's just looking around. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? He's just aware of his surroundings. He looks like a normal person tonight. And that doesn't look like a vehicle that is involved. All right, I guess that's it. So far, so good, guys. We're going to continue our surveillance, and we're moving on for now. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort, guys. You can see clearly how Thomas Cicero officials are covering up any wrongdoing. Okay, there we go. Get involved. History in the making. 11:28 a.m. Monday morning, July 6, 2026. Now, please note this. I might not be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor because this right here is a clear indication that obviously they have plans. The plans are to manipulate me to respond. Okay? If I do not respond, if I do not engage, they will be held accountable as far as anything happens to me physically or electronically. It's well documented, guys. This is their livelihood, and that's why social acting plays such a big role right there. Okay? That's the reason why this vehicle has been instructed to park here overnight, working alongside the female right here. And we all know where she lives at now. Okay? This is a senior citizen. And we got the police officer hiding behind the tree waiting for me, okay? So all this came shortly after we got on video the customer getting served directly from... Oh, there we go. Didn't I tell you? Right behind my back. Look at what just happened. Picking up the narcotics directly at 5130. This is instruction given on command signal. Military-grade technology, very aware of my location and activities, and he's grabbing all the mail. He does not live there. He does not live there, but he is grabbing the narcotics. Obviously, this is Grandma's boyfriend, and he is getting the narcotics that have been placed there the night before or early this morning. Okay, senior citizens involved in criminal activity of trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. No address identification. Let me clarify that. No address identification or work permit, even though the individuals continue arriving in their white utility work van, and we got them on video, and to avoid any association, wrongdoing of the drug activity. Okay? There we go. He is reviewing the mail. Once again, he does not live there, okay? And that's his specific task, is to park away from camera view to allow him, and let's not forget, there's the mail carrier in the area very early this Monday. That's his vehicle right there. That's his vehicle right there. And he is clearly parked, hidden from camera view. There we go. This is organized crime family employee with a heavy foot, by the way. He has a heavy foot as far as a safety concern of driving reckless. Senior citizens involved in criminal activity of trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics, the mailbox exchange, child endangerment continues. And it just got real quiet. And it's going to get quieter too. You watch and see. Still waiting. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's the reason why senior citizens are involved, to avoid any wrongdoing. Okay, social acting, of course. He's a senior citizen. No doubt. Okay, that's his vehicle right there. He's well documented already, but this individual is involved in criminal activity. Grandma's boyfriend. Alright, still waiting for more police officers to arrive. Obviously, they are keeping their distance. Okay, let's see how long this reloading process takes place. 11:33 a.m., 11:33 a.m., Monday morning, July 6, 2026. We have a lot here, guys. We have a lot here. We have a lot here, guys. We have a lot. This is a lot. Okay?